So switches combine to be this offense's most effective yardage gainer, or at least they gain the most. So not a lot of them were targeted, and of course 3 different variants pulled together for 304 yards, but 2/3 of them finished successfully with a 33.8 yards per attempt. You gotta love that. So switches are just forms of pass patterns, vertical pass patterns, where our inside guy will work outside and our outside guy will work in. Wheelie, the more common pattern, it's a switch at the point of attack, basically less than 3 yards downfield. Vertigo, much more delayed of a switch. So we're going to be well downfield while our verticals intersect there. So we also incorporate orbit motion on this design to round out our corners concept. So an inverted smash with a 2-man high-low, but 13.2% of Alabama's passing game utilized orbit motion. No offense in the SEC used more than half of that. Woo, good night. So, even though it's a form of switches that are usually best at confusing two deep or match pattern assignments, I don't know exactly how to interpret this because we can't see, but it's a single high safety look, and eventually both of these guys guess wrong on who to cover. So I read this as cover 1. It might be some type of match pattern. I don't really know. It didn't really matter because it's just going to divulge to a 2-on-2 on the outside. Since this orbit motion influences our safety towards the field, towards our strength, that's the side he's going to favor, and it just absolutely isolates these guys on these vertical routes here. So a little bit of a play action, but come on, it's a vertical route, vertical combo. We don't really get concerned from that. So Jones is looking that way the entire time, finds his Heisman. There you go. Couldn't really tell what went on, but luckily we have another camera angle here. So you can see how Smith is working inside initially while gaining depth before getting outside. Well, Mechie's just doing the opposite. Going up, cutting in, and there you go. And since it's that switch, that's exactly what it's trying to do. It's trying to confuse these coverage guys. You can see how both of them are actually going towards the outside. Mechie could have been hit absolutely down the seam in stride because both of these guys are giving up inside leverage. But because Smith is so fast, neither of them can cap him. He races on by. Accurate completion. There you go. So, yes, vertigos, wheelies, and scissors all combined for 304 yards in our meaningful minutes.